What's good, y'all? I'm about to react to Miles Morales versus Static, Marvel Spider-Man versus DC's Static Shock Death Battle by Screw Attack. Or it's just by Death Battle. I forgot that's what it used to be. Okay, before I talk about the whole fight, back then I did like doing I did love doing the Death Battle reaction, but I couldn't do it because it started with the Sasuke versus Hiei fight. I couldn't do it because every time I did it, they kept cutting my stuff down, and I was getting pissed off about that. So I was like, you know what? I'm done doing reactions for it. And it kept happening, and it happened like once or twice after that. So I was like, you know what? I'm done doing reactions for Death Battle. So hopefully I can like edit it enough to where I can still watch it and everything's still good. But now, on to the battle. Yo, I loved Static Shock when I was a kid. It was like one of my favorite shows of all, especially having like a black superhero. It was like, I loved Static Shock when I was a kid. It was like definitely one of my most favorite. I still love him. I'm kind of mad he doesn't get as much like time as everyone else. The only times I've seen him was, his show. He had like a little older cameo in Justice League. He had like a cameo. He's in Young Justice. That's about it. And then like even in his show, he had Batman, Superman, Green Lantern, the Justice League, and all the other stuff. It was like I love. Even Batman Beyond was in there. I love Static. I wish he'd get more like his own movie and his TV show back, but he doesn't get any of that. And I kind of hate how that happens. But, I don't know who will win this fight. I love Miles, too. Miles is definitely one of my favorite characters, too. I didn't like him at first. And then I actually read one of the comments. It was like, Miles is kind of dope, actually. Other than the powers and everything else, I love Miles. Miles is one of my favorites, too. I really like Miles. This is a hard one because I love them both. This is such a hard thing, but I've been talking a lot, so let's just hop right into this. Let's get straight to this.
Throughout the Earths of Marvel and DC Comics, there are
oh wow, they look different. What the hell?
Of superheroes saving the day. But what if I told you there were even more across the multiverse?
Oh, great! Isn't
animation looks a little different now too.
Already.
Miles Morales, the Spider-Man of Marvel's
my
Earth
guy.
1610.
And Static, the electric genius from DC's The
My other guy. Day one guy.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I don't know. That's a real good question.
At first glance, the world of Earth 1610 isn't so different from our own. But look closer and you'll find Coca Soda instead of Coca-Cola.
You'll find
and
one
NY officers instead of NYPD.
And a hamburger and fries can cost 30,000 goddamn dollars.
But perhaps the greatest difference in this so-called Ultimate Universe was that Peter Parker, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man,
yeah, I read
was
that.
dead.
Enter Miles Morales. He was your typical kid from Brooklyn and didn't have much to worry about except his
that movie is
mom
great.
and dad.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hey kid, appreciate your folks while you have them. You never know when they're gonna pull a surprise Uncle Ben.
Well, Miles spent most of
His
his
mom
time
did
with his
in the
more
comics.
laid-back Uncle Aaron, who turned out to be a secret super
Yeah, the
criminal.
Prowler.
Totally relatable. Anyway, during one of his heists into a secret lab, Aaron accidentally scooped up a spider.
Yeah.
The next time Miles visited, the spider got loose and
bit him.
You know what happens.
I think he was knocked out too. In the comics, he was knocked
This
out.
spider carried the genetic enhancing Oz formula. Yet another attempt to recreate Captain America's infamous super soldier serum.
I did not know that.
Previously transformed Peter Parker into the first Spider-Man.
Wait a minute, who came up with the idea to store the super serum in a freaking spider?
Yeah, scientists can be weird sometimes.
That's a good point.
Maybe next time, put it in something that can't walk away. It's got 8 legs. That's like 4 times more walking power.
Yeah.
Sure. Either way, with his new powers, Miles donned red and black to become the
His suit was dope.
Spider-Man.
Suit was dope.
As the newest spider lad on the block, he does whatever a spider can. He's super strong, super fast, and has the overpowered super radar, the spider sense.
After meeting Peter's Aunt May, Miles took up the classic web shooters, complete with multiple types of long to short range webbing.
Yet another tool that would be perfect for snagging a beer from the
That
fridge
scene is
without
so
leaving
dope
the
in the
couch.
movie.
Boomstick, he was a teenager.
Different universe, different drinking laws, right? And also, like Peter, he can stick to walls. Spider style.
Yeah.
Yes, like some spiders, Miles can control his body's interatomic attraction, essentially sticking to walls like a magnet. However, unlike Peter, this subatomic electron manipulation gave Miles a few extra moves.
Yeah, the
on his own.
taser.
Yeah, the kid's got electric powers. He can zap people with a quick touch,
It's
fire
actually
off
pretty
massive explosions, and even turn invisible. Wait,
That's cool, too.
What's that got to do with shocking people?
This venom sting can even take out the Ultimate Universe's Electro, a being
Which is
literally made
confusing.
of electricity. But Miles didn't just shock him, he disrupted Electro's own charge. Similar to a miswiring sending too much electricity in one direction and shorting out your computer when somebody forgot to plug it into the surge protector.
Wiz, you know I don't believe in protection for anything. It's going in raw.
Anyway,
Okay.
as the new Spider-Man, Miles obviously had a lot to live up to. After his Uncle Aaron died in front of him,
Ha! Told you somebody would pull a Ben.
Miles pushed past the heartache. He persisted, living
That's
up to
in the
Peter's
movie.
ideals, and eventually stepped out of his shadow to be Spider-Man.
I still
in a
love that
way
suit.
Only he could.
Oh yeah, what's up, Danger? He can blast apart a
Favorite song.
building-sized monster and survive being slammed around by the giant Cassie Lang. That's Ant-Man's daughter.
He's smart enough to hack military drones and quick enough to destroy an alien device in a microsecond.
Yeah, they're both geniuses.
Essentially, he needed to open and close a portal in an impossibly short time frame to prevent an alien force from invading. It's a long story.
Point is, he's super fast. With his spider sense, he can react to things before they even happen. He's super tough, too. He even survived being caught in this giant super collider exploding.
Measuring the size of this hole using real-world maps of New York and solving for fragmentation, we know this explosion must have been equivalent to about 222 tons of TNT.
Sure,
That's
that's
a lot.
not technically canon to the comics,
Sorry, there's a
but
fly.
guys, main series Spider-Man has done way crazier things. I mean, he has the same powers, and Miles
Except
hasn't even
for-
beat the crap out of him. Classic Pete can bench press 130 tons, uses spider sense to dodge beams of light, and ripped apart Doc Ock's robo arms, which once survived a 2-kiloton nuclear explosion.
They did?
So I'd say the
That's
super
old
collider
stuff.
Pete
I don't
checks out.
remember any of that.
Unfortunately, Miles' electric powers can tire him out, and his spider sense does not protect him automatically, serving more as an alarm or proximity sensor.
But the youngins proved himself to be the best successor a Spider-Man could ever want, and more. He
Yeah.
even got pulled into the main Marvel timeline when they blew up the Ultimate Universe.
Yeah.
Miles Morales is truly one of the greats.
He is.
Watch the hands.
Despite growing up in the most
Dakota.
crime-filled neighborhood of Dakota City, Virgil Hawkins was a pretty chill guy.
He spent his time playing D&D, reading comics, you know, typical
Okay,
nerd stuff.
Kilowatt
But he had
Kid?
one major problem.
He's
The
a Titan, I didn't know
classic Sitcom bully. No teenage story is complete without it.
During school, he was frequently harassed by local gang leader Francis Stone.
Hot
Virgil's
streak.
only refuge was one of his few friends, Larry Wade.
Larry convinced Virgil there was only one way to get rid of Francis for good.
I gotta get back
Join
watching
his
this.
own gang and pack some heat. Things got, well, pretty intense, and Virgil wasn't having any of it. It was time to bail like DC Comics on their cinematic universe.
But the damage was already done. The police arrived and let loose a massive canister of what seemed to be tear gas, but wasn't.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
great-looking mist was
something weird.
actually some experimental shit. It was
The Big
supposed
Bang.
to tag each gang member so the cops could track
That's what
them
it was
down
called. I think it was
later.
called the Big Bang.
But it was actually laced with radioactive quantum juice, which killed almost everybody. I hated when that happened.
Luckily, Virgil was one of the few who survived, but the quantum juice still had an effect.
Yep.
You could say he was shocked to find out what it did.
Yes, he began to develop electromagnetic powers. Before this, Virgil
So
always
cool.
felt out of his league. But now, he was in a league of his own and became the superhero, Static.
I like the Lil Romeo theme song.
Hell yeah! With these new powers, the guy was unstoppable. He could blow shit up with electric bolts quick as
So
lightning,
cool.
make explosion balls called Nova Bombs, and taser people with punches to the face.
Right,
was an
he's
old
not
comic.
just good at shocking people. Static can alter the electron attraction of any object or surface. He can
Oh, I
have
didn't know he could do
extremely
all that.
durable electromagnetic force fields that block most attacks. He can even move metal around like a hip young Magneto.
And
Cool.
slip metal under his feet to take to the sky.
With
his
his-
favorite ride is the Static Saucer, a
Yeah.
giant frisbee that doubles as a shield and buzzsaw. Think about it.
is
Don't
really
you wish
cool.
your car could literally
Kinda like the flying
cut through
Nimbus.
traffic?
Obviously, turning superhuman overnight caught Virgil a bit off guard. But after a few speed bumps, he became a well-regarded superhero throughout the city of Dakota, even teaming up with fellow heroes like Icon and Rocket.
Icon and Rocket? Come on, where's Batman and Wonder Woman?
Oh, I should mention that while Static is part of the DC universe, he did not start there. See, Static was originally created by Milestone Comics, which eventually merged with DC. Their characters, including Static, existed in an alternate timeline known as the Dakotaverse. Then a guy named Dharma gained cosmic power and accidentally blew everything up, sending Static into the main DC timeline. It's really not too complicated. I've actually been working on a device to peer
I did not know that.
timelines, but unfortunately it still needs...
Now, old chap, what were we discussing but a moment ago?
Oh, shite, don't you know? Let's figure out who got wins a fatality kerfuffle.
Yes, I'm mad as hops. Let's begin, my fellow Ultra Commodarian.
I regret everything.
Oh, I'll do it again.
No! I'm sure that's fine.
Well, no matter the universe,
Elon.
Static was always one-upping himself. He learned how to see ultraviolet light and how to make people
really cool.
glow. Wait, what's that got to do with shocking people?
That would be his ability to detect bioelectric auras. Static can also create power-draining plasma coils, disrupt the electrical impulses,
I gotta start reading this.
and empower or heal himself by draining energy from outside sources.
He can literally reattach his severed arm with shock power. I'm not even
Really?
joking. Look at this. Since when can electricity do that?
Clearly, Static has
Watch
a lot
it.
of power at his beck and call.
He can survive building-sized kabooms, lift hundreds of tons, and once turned this huge chunk of ice into slush in just a couple seconds.
Wow.
Based on the size of the ice and the required change in temperature for
That's a
such
lot. I didn't know he could do all
Static
that.
must have output energy equal to 180 tons of TNT.
He's quick enough to intercept lasers confirmed to be beams of actual light, which is pretty darn fast.
And in the cartoon, he actually shoved some quantum juice in some lockers and launched them out of orbit. These
Really?
are typical school lockers, which can weigh up to 30 pounds each.
And fit approximately one nerd.
To throw 3 of these into space, they need to be moving nearly 3,000 times faster than sound.
I don't remember
requiring
that.
a throwing force equal to
Let me go
4
rewatch
kilotons of
this.
TNT.
Damn. Okay, sure, that's not canon to the comics, but his electromagnetism could play tug-of-war with Superboy's telekinesis, which can lift 4 million tons. I'm
Oh,
not sure
shit.
Static can go that far, but if he's anywhere close, it's still higher than throwing some lockers around.
Yeah.
Though, despite Static's incredible power, insulators are his kryptonite, and he can run out of juice if he pushes himself too much.
But the guy's one of the coolest superheroes who rarely got his time to shine. Heck,
He did.
he was good enough to join the Justice League.
I remember that
think
one.
even Virgil himself was shocked to see how cool he really was.
Oh, they didn't play the Romeo one.
Alright, the combatants
Man,
are set, and we've run the
I
day
thought-
through all possibilities.
But first, all this talking has made me hungry.
Let's get it. I don't know who would win. I love both of these niggas. That's a hard one.
Whoa! Watch where you aim it. I got places to be tomorrow. For real? You attack me! Well, I got more than one electric psychopath to keep check of.
Ooh. This is random fighting, though. Let's see. Ooh. Static doesn't have super strength. Yeah, but... Come on, Static, don't take that.
I call that sabotage. And I call this my taser punch.
There you go. I'm still unbiased. Or I'm still biased. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can turn it into a saw. I don't know if he's that strong. I don't know if he's that strong. I hear that new background music. Ooh. It could go either way, real talk. Ah. He could still do it, though. I didn't know you.
You've got surprises, but so do I.
Yeah, he can create a force field. Yeah, I remember he could do that. Ooh, took his arm off. Shit.
You stupid. All I gotta do is... What?
Yeah, you can't do it.
If you hadn't noticed, this electric biz is kind of my thing.
Yeah, it is. Ooh.
That was tough.
Trying to kill this fly.
Looks like we're kicking off this year with a bang.
It's a good one
Poor
too.
Miles, though.
Honestly, I'm surprised how this turned out. At first glance, Miles appeared to have a good chance of victory.
He was definitely physically
Yeah, stronger and
than Static. He
faster.
would have totally won an arm wrestling contest.
But Virgil's overwhelming electric power put him at a level above the young Spider-Man.
Oh yeah. Overall, Static's feats were way above Spidey's, even once you scaled Miles
Yeah.
to classic Peter Parker's biggest feats. Static definitely had the oomph to take Miles out, but Miles had no easy way to get around his force field.
The variety of techniques at Static's disposal also rent many of Spider-Man's
Yeah.
abilities moot.
Like how Spidey's invisibility didn't matter when Static could light him up like a Christmas tree. And his speed was so similar to what the spider sense could give Miles that the super radar wasn't that big of a help.
Oh yeah, he
Remember,
is
just 'cause
faster.
he knew an attack was coming didn't always mean he could dodge it in time.
Yeah, that's
And,
how
well,
it works.
shockingly, Static only needed to hit him once. See, his electromagnetic manipulation gave him control over Miles' wall crawling and other abilities. As soon as he
okay.
got a hold of Miles' bioelectric aura, it was basically all over.
But hey, Miles and all the other Spider-Men fight Electro all the time, and they have no problem dealing with him.
Yeah.
Why was Static any different?
Simply put, every iteration of Electro pales in comparison. He has no feats of power that come even close to Static, and frankly, he's an idiot. This
Really?
was a fascinating matchup, but oh no, not again!
Yay! Mr. Morales put up a very good show, and yet Mr. Hawkins had him outdone in breathtaking power, stalwart defense, and veritable versatility.
Oh, he was just miles ahead of him, don't you know?
The victor is
Surprising.
Hey, thanks for checking out the premiere.
I didn't know who would win. That was such. I like them both, and that's such a hard thing to choose.
And hey, the card game is back in stock, so check that out on store.richstreet.com.
What's the next fight? Oh, Black Canary versus. Oh, so I don't know who the other chick is. But okay. Wow, it was really good. I didn't know who would win between these two. I love them both. So it would have been I would have thought Miles would have won, but then like I don't know much about Static, so he probably could have won too. But you know, I got nothing. It was a good fight, and I loved the fight too. I kind of wish they had played the Little Romeo theme song inside the show, because that was probably that was like my favorite one. Because the other two weren't really good, but I like the fight. This was a great fight. I can't wait for the other one. Hopefully I will react to it. Hopefully this one doesn't get taken down or not. But anyway, y'all, please like and subscribe, turn on post notification. The original video will be in the description below, and I will see y'all later. Deuces.